All right, we're back for another. Well, guess we're back for season 2 of Monster Hunter Barovia. I've got the team back together, with the exception of Dr. Etrix and Salith will not be joining us due to real life commitments. So we have a new player joining us, and she will introduce herself when her character comes up here in the next map. And welcome back, everyone. Where we left off last time, you guys had woken up from the aftermath of Strahd's devastation, and you met a new threat to the vineyard. And thanks to some soul searching and renewed determination, you guys have uh, decided to renew your vigor against the devil himself, Strahd. As the battle concludes, and Mardukov is in awe of your newfound strength, the mists begin to flourish in. It becomes thick. You hear a booming voice from not even more than a day's march. You fools. You don't understand the situation that you're in. Very well. I will take something dear from you to make things a bit more interesting. You hear the scream of Dr. Etrix and Salith, and as quickly as those sounds came in, they are immediately silenced. The fog dissipates, and where they stood, there is nothing there left. Go ahead on anyone who cares to go ahead and roll me a perception check.
First roll of the chapter.
Yeah. And here we
Natural
go.
fucking 20, 25.
Yeah, well, at least you rolled something.
I'm disappointed that was almost a natural 1. That would have been great. A
A
great
natural
start.
1 and a natural 20.
All right. Anyone else rolling, or is that it? Those three?
Preby is currently on the phone, so that's why she's not rolling.
Oh,
She had
okay.
a call come up, so.
Not a problem. All right. For those who got a 10 or higher, you make out the very faint, but you can definitely pick out Strahd's image as he is riding the mist southwest of your location. And for Quinn, you can see a smug grin on it.
I'm going to fire a crossbow bolt at it and start, moving towards it.
Okay.
You bastard, get back here with them! Where are you going? Why are you taking them?
I give Jis.
Confusedly, I will kind of follow. I don't see shit.
You hear from the back, from behind you. You hear old Davian go, "Be careful! He's leading you to Yester Hill." All right.
I'm going to slump down to my knees.
Oh, okay.
Turn back around. What do you mean by be careful in Yester Hill?
Yester Hill. Yester Hill is a very cursed place. There's a visage of him on that hill that the druids go and worship him at. Tread lightly if you pursue him. You know what he did to you just the night before.
Well, as you can tell, I kick the corpse of the druid by my feet. Not really so fucking scared of these druids.
He nods his head and goes, "All right."
I'm gonna stand behind him and kind of puff up.
But anyway, we're letting him, or I'm letting him, I'm sorry, get me twisted around. We came here to help your flock to be able to not have to be out of whatever this was that they were doing here in your vineyard so you can get back to work, right?
He nods his head and so you did indeed, but I fear for your friends. We should be fine for at least the moment. You gave us a brief respite. It'll take them some time before they can recoup their numbers.
Have you seen Strahd take people randomly like that before?
He nods his head slowly. Yes, and usually he leads them either to their doom or on a chase that usually doesn't end up well for them in either case.
Yeah. I know gloom and doom and all that. That's kind of like the whole recurring theme around here. But do you know where they might have been taken to?
He nods his head. He's like, yes. Yesterhill is a very, how can I put this, disturbing place. It's where ancient barbarians are laid to rest well before Strahd claimed this land, according to legend. We see, last time we made a pass overhead, we did notice some mild activity there, but at the same time, we don't pay it any mind since we really don't see too much coming from that interfering with our lives with the occasional twigs and vine creatures you see here. Well, that was up until a few months ago when they found one of our gems in the soil.
Let's see. So, what do we want to do? Vika, Lyndon?
It is. Is it really okay for us to allow him to take off with our allies?
No, it's not. I would hope that if he did the same thing to me, that you guys would come after me. But, and I look at Lyndon, I'm not so sure about that these days.
Well, that's not very fair, but I can see why you might have that opinion. You know I'd come after you.
Well, we can't just leave them to his fate. How's everybody doing? I can't remember when the last time we took a long, short rest or anything like that was.
Just actually.
Yeah, you guys just had this fight after a long rest.
Oh,
Short rest. Or
That was
did
long.
we get?
no,
No,
my hit points are pretty good.
Oh, was
We
it?
all got knocked out, and we had a long rest and woke up, and then this happened.
Oh, then I should have my giant's might back.
Yeah,
I will take a long.
this is post after I got immolated, Quinn got buried in the ground, all that
Well,
stuff.
that happened before the tree fight.
Yeah, and then we had the tree fight.
Right,
Oh,
so
so-
Yeah.
we should be beaten up a little bit, or have.
Yeah, I'm
some
missing a
stuff
few
missing.
hit points. I've got some stuff.
Like I had all my hit points, I was just missing a use of Giant's Might. Like so, we saw Strahd, then we fought the tree, and now this happened.
Yeah.
So we have taken a short or a long rest since like the Strahd thing, but we should be hurt a little bit, or
Yeah.
missing some spells or something.
Yeah, you're right. I got a spell slot used, so
We
Okay.
we leveled after that though.
No, we leveled before the tree fight. The tree fight was for us to like use our leveled shit.
We got level 5 for the tree fight.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that way we could do our cool level 5 shit.
That was in the direction of the druid compound.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Well, we needed to go there anyway. Yes, this is where gem was taken.
Yeah, he nods again.
All right. Well, it seems like some druids are gonna be facing a little bit of reckoning.
And we need to go and rescue our friends, yes?
Yes.
Then there is no time to waste. We must go. We must make haste before something happens to them.
Who are we? Sorry, who are we rescuing? The people that aren't in the group right now.
Salith and Dr. Etrix are allies who were just in that fight with us that Strahd just fucking kidnapped
I'm
from
just
under us.
asking. I'm asking out of character. Like I'm just clarifying. Like
Yep.
when we
No.
talk about people that are
Yep.
missing, it's the players that basically aren't here anymore.
He took our goddamn player characters, so we're gonna go get them fucking back.
That seems counterproductive to what Sal wants us to do. All right.
Well, they were also taken in the direction that we literally had to go
Okay.
to continue this thread.
Okay. Yeah. No, I have a vested interest in saving those two. So
Yes, Salus has been nothing but good to you, even when the rest of us were concerned about your mental state. And Itrix has been a stable and a reliable ally. And surprisingly knowledgeable.
All right. Well, unless anybody has anything else they want to get accomplished, let's fucking go.
Then make haste. We go.
Alrighty. So, the way to Davian kind of just gives you a quick guide of where to go following a specific trail, and it's not more than a few hours at even a lightly paced walk. So you guys will go ahead and swap over to the map that says Easter Hill. Alright, so as you guys are loading, the trail through the thick woods leads to a hill covered with dead grass and cairns of black rock. Dark, ominous clouds gather high above, and a single bolt of lightning strikes the hilltop. West of the hill, the land, the woods, and the sky vanish beneath a towering wall of fog. Alright, go ahead and rearrange yourselves in whatever order that you guys would normally travel in, once you guys are all in.
I'm still loading.
Which
Still loading.
map are we loading into? Because it didn't load. for
Easter
me.
Hill.
Yeah, Easter Hill. Oh, that's the one bummer thing about this. The new map actually has some new map has some nice tooltips that I can use that are a little bit better, but still doesn't allow me just to use my DM tools. So yeah, go ahead and rearrange yourself as needed, and then we'll proceed from there.
Vika will take front.
I'll be behind her.
I'll kind of stay to the side and back, unless we need to be on like a direct line.
Quinn said he'll be in back. He stepped away for a second.
Okay.
I guess I'll take middle, whatever that works.
So you can take like middle back. I was just
I
putting.
mean,
it where
if you need me to scout ahead, I can always scout ahead.
This is less scout and more rushing, I think. Rushing. Can't get the accent right.
Okay, and Matilda, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Alright. This is for you and you alone, but you hear a whisper, a deep voice carried on the wind. Long have I waited, it says. For one who is worthy, my spear hungers for blood. Retrieve it and rule these mountains in my stead, just like the mighty warriors from the early days of the Whispering Wall.
What? Did anybody else hear that?
Hear what?
Well, hold on. I already have a hard time hearing voices. So, what do you think you heard? Because you're not gonna not to know what the one said that in my head.
I'm gonna repeat the message.
Sure, give me 1 sec. I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
Oh well, that's a relief.
There you go.
That's a much more significant message than what I normally get.
Some voice about being worthy and his spear is hungering for blood. I don't know if that's my blood or what to do. And then it said if we retrieve it and rule these mountains, we might be just like the mighty warriors from the early days. I don't know what this means. Do I have any history on where we are, Sal?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a history check. Let's see if you might have had some oral history.
8.
I mean, it seems like from all you recall is that in some tribes they interned some of their dead on hills, but that's about all you can think about. Know you don't know anything about a spear specifically.
Does anybody know about where we are? Like any of its history, anything that's gone on here?
Just what our Raven friend told us.
I think we should be very careful about where we go.
For all my bluster earlier, I'm inclined to agree.
Okay, let's see here. Just out of curiosity. Oh yeah. Okay. But yeah, aside from that, you guys see through a lightly fogged area, you see a hill that slowly moves up with something you can't make out, but there's something definitely visible on the horizon. Something tall.
Taller than Bika and I?
Okay. Alright, go ahead and move.
What are these pickets in front of us? Are these fences or?
No, it's just letting you know that there are elevation differences. So those triangles that look kind of like a fence thing, they're more or less just letting you know that it's a slope
Okay.
moving upwards.
Well, do you just want to try to go up this hill, or do we want to? Once again, I can offer to scout ahead. I could also tell you. I could tell you what I see telepathically.
I think you and I should probably try and sneak up ahead just to see if we can find anything, like if we can see anything without like getting its attention.
That sounds like a plan.
All right, you take the left. I'll take the right.
I'm gonna expend. I'll use my psionic ability to communicate with Quinn and Matilda. I think I can do 2 people. I can't remember. I might have gone better, but
2 for sure, I think. This, if I remember it.
it might have gotten better.
Okay. So you guys are moving stealthily up the hill then?
Yeah, let
Very
me roll you
sneaky.
something.
Well, at least following the tree line to see, like, get closer and see what we can see.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and just roll me some stealth checks here then.
All right, 22. I forgot how good at this I am.
I also
Also
rolled
a 22.
Yeah, no problem. what would normally even get the most expert of, scouts, you guys managed to not only miss all the small pebbles and stuff that can make sounds, but even patches of dry grass that looked wet. So you guys are good to continue.
All right, yeah, I want to go up following the trees as much as I can to try and see what I can find. Like, see if I see any movement or anything or whatever this tall thing is that is on the edge.
Okay, let me bust out the ruler real quick. I think we're gonna be quite a bit ways. Okay. Yeah, go and roll me a perception check.
I can percept. No, I can't. 8.
Yeah, so as far as you can tell there, you just kind of, the fog's pretty
Oof.
thick. Oh.
I get to re-roll that.
Oh.
I think I do.
Halfling, though.
I think I do, right?
If you're a halfling, hell yeah.
Okay.
Halflings and natural ones do not go together.
Well, I didn't roll much better.
Oof.
So between our 3 rolls, it was a 3, and a 1.
Yeah, as far as you guys can tell, you notice that there's a lot of thick fog. You see a couple of black stones, probably a good, what is that? Let's actually not do that. About 50, 50 feet ahead of you, you see some black stones, but you see the silhouette of a figure on top of the hill, but nothing you can make out.
Is it moving?
No.
Okay. I will make
When-
signals to the rest of the group.
I tell the two people I'm psionically Wincliffe that I can't really make anything out, but there's just a large figure on the hill. Should we continue or should we bring everybody up?
I think we should bring everybody up. Because this hill is pretty steep.
Okay. Oh, and tell Matilda to tell everybody to come on up.
I'll tell everybody move.
I move.
Vika tromps along in her very loud, very stealthy heavy
Clang,
armor.
clang.
Oh yeah, all of the stealth.
Alright. Well, I guess we'll push on further up the hill, keeping my hand on my lit crossbow, well, my activated crossbow, and being at the ready.
Alright, are you guys gonna keep following the tree line, or are you gonna
I,
start moving up the hill?
I eyeball this. What are these, bushes or something?
Oh, so, let's see here. These, as far as you guys can tell, just look like a bunch of rocks.
Yeah, I'll move up to one of that batch of rocks there.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Okay.
So are each of these like 5 feet up?
Let's see here.
Like basically, is our line of sight blocked right now?
You can, let's see here. It looks like, I can double check here, but
According to the legend on the map, that this hill goes up 400 feet.
yeah, so it's pretty steep.
Pretty steep.
We definitely shouldn't be able to see. Oh wow, yeah.
I like how there's a line is drawn on it so you can see.
Oh yeah, it's 100 to 200 to 300 to 400. So yeah, it's quite a bit of a.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way we could have line of sight right now.
I
It
wouldn't want
goes
to
up.
lose line of sight, so I'd probably stick close to where Lyndon is then.
Well, then I guess technically we would probably be kind of stealthily behind because at that point we're like, what, 50 feet back?
Yeah. All right.
See how it.
So depending. So Quinn and Lyndon, if you would like to, you guys can go ahead and make me an investigation roll since you're next to those rocks.
Better. 20.
I'll drop a psionic die on this as well. So I rolled an 18.
Okay.
Now, if that's not a success, I don't burn a psionic point.
Yeah, it's a success. So as you guys approach this, you kind of notice that the rocks are not just randomly just placed there. It looks like that there was some, some tenderness as the rocks were properly put together, and it dawns upon you about a couple of seconds looking into it that you're looking at a tomb.
These look like cairns that were erected from the buried barbarians that were here that our friends were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So is there like a corpse or something inside that we can see,
Um,
or is it too buried?
from the bits and pieces, you don't see anything in terms of flesh or bone, but you see some like withered and practically destroyed small little trinkets and artifacts, like bracelet, bronze bracelet, or a necklace, something that can last a little while, but you can't see anything but those small, maybe some pieces of dried leather and metal, but nothing of
A
use.
warrior was laid to rest here. I think it's proper to disturb them.
Oh, I wasn't indicating that I would want to bother them. I'm mostly at this point worried about them ambushing us at this point. If you know what I mean. If we go up to the top of this hill, and are we just going to get surrounded by a bunch of, well, I don't know. I'm just thinking with worst case scenario.
It's prudent, I suppose.
I mean, what could be powerful enough to raise the dead out of? I look to the left and look to the right and see potentially all these different cairns. Well, I say that, I guess Strahd would probably be powerful enough if he's as bad as everybody says he is, which he is
Yeah, he would.
currently.
He just lifted two of our allies like right out from under us.
Well, I'll psychically tell Matilda that there's a bunch of cairns here. A lot of them.
I think we should move up and join those guys up there.
Do not want them getting too far in case something happens.
Yeah, and I think they might have just found something.
I'll also tell them that the rocks are very steep ahead. I mean, this is I mean, we're ascending 50 feet in almost. I mean,
Yeah, it's pretty steep up here.
this seems like a very steep climb.
Well, just to give you guys out of character information, technically one one of those Karen stones, according to the actual map that I have in front of me, one of those stones would technically be about 50 feet. For a square that surrounds it would technically be 50 instead of the standard one. So, but
Oh, wow.
So that's a
Okay.
50-foot square.
yeah, but
Oh, okay.
yeah,
So it isn't that steep because it does take
yeah,
some time to go up. But
So we're talking small hills here.
Yeah, so just keep that in mind as you ascend. That for each one of the basically one of your character frames, even though it's a medium build, would take up the square of essentially a 50-foot square. So we'll deal with that in the event combat arises later, but there wasn't a really good way for me to scale this map in a particular way that worked. It's
Wait, in what event?
in event something happens.
Uh-huh.
I was going to say, I could make that accurate and have my character actually take up a 50-foot square, but the person who
Let's-
used to enlarge me is gone.
Let's not.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss that spell.
Yeah.
That was entertaining.
Enlarge
Alright,
and
well,
haste.
Enlarge, haste, giant's might. Oh yeah.
Well, I think we
really
should
miss
just I think we should just keep moving on up and see what we can see. But keep the party close enough behind us. We don't want them too far away.
Yeah, I think we should just. Well, at this point, we're kind of out in the open, so I don't think that there's really much sneaking's gonna do for us. So let's just head on up. There's still no
Yeah.
movement. We don't see anybody moving around or anything.
Nope. Matilda, I need you to go ahead and roll me a d20. Just straight up d20.
Oof. 2. That was almost an 18.
Oh, let me double check my map here. Okay. And then go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw.
That's always great.
That was also a 2.
You feel the pull of something making you move northwest of your current position, and it's pulling you strongly enough that you can't resist it. Making you go somewhere around here.
I think we need to check out over here, and I'm gonna start walking towards it quickly.
Matilda, don't leap. I give pursuit.
All right. And then go ahead and roll me another d20 by itself.
Ooh. That was a nat 20.
Okay. That'll work. So go ahead and roll me one more wisdom saving throw.
7.
Yeah, you feel really compelled to start lifting the rocks off of this tomb, and you do so with much vigor.
Matilda, what are you doing?
I don't know.
This seems like a really bad idea. Perhaps not disturbing the large rock piles?
I thought you were supposed to be the crazy one.
I can't
Should we-
help it, I just have to.
Should we be stopping her?
Probably.
Wait, she's a Goliath. I can't do anything. who are you kidding? Vika, if Fabian's gonna do
Vika.
something, it's gonna be Vika.
Yeah,
You gotta
Vika,
wrestle
can you
her?
grab her?
Vika goes over and just grabs Tilda's wrist. What are you doing?
I don't know, I can't control it. I just need to do this. I need to move these.
We're not here for this. We're here to save our friends. I try to drag her away from the pile.
Oh, so how should we do the straight strength checks or athletics check?
You're the DM.
I know, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, let's have you both roll athletics checks against each other.
This is what we were here for.
Oh, that's not great.
14.
Oh wow, you beat me by 1.
Alright, you overpower Vika.
We need to do this. I'm not sure why, but we need to do this.
Anything that compels you to do something in this place is probably very, very bad. Fight it!
Probably
Stop!
not wrong, but
Quinn, A little help.
I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna be able to physically overpower her,
And even
and she's not listening to anything.
I know the reasons why I shouldn't do it, but there's something inside telling me that I have to.
So what is she doing? Is she just like heaving rocks off this thing?
Yeah, she's she overpowers Vika, so then Matilda, go ahead and roll me an athletics check to see how if you can go ahead and start, throwing rock slabs off.
23.
Oh yeah, no problem. Like you start lifting, the top pieces that look like they're easily uh they're easily can be picked up and thrown.
Is she making a lot of noise whilst doing such activity?
Yeah. I mean, she's
Cool. I go up to this little road here just to make sure there's nothing like coming downhill hearing this commotion happening. And I tell Quinn like unless we can stop her, I don't think there's nothing we could do. The only thing we can do is get ready for an ambush.
Oh yeah, no, I'm with you there.
all right.
I'm gonna keep my eye on whatever the hell that thing is at the top of the hill.
All right. So yeah, it doesn't take too long. It seems like these rocks have weathered quite a bit of natural erosion and stuff. But Matilda, you, after taking off 3 or 4 pieces of the top parts, you see some, what little remains of bone and sinew and armor, and you see a spear that calls out to you.
That's the spear. The one that the voice mentioned when we first started in here.
then don't touch it. It is calling to you with spooky voices. Do not touch.
Yes, it can't possibly be cursed.
We can't possibly just leave it here.
Why not? It is speaking with spooky voice and compelling you to do things. Do not touch anything here.
Is the spear lodged in anything?
No, it's just kind of resting next to him.
I'm gonna pick it up in the air above her head with mage hand, like where she can't reach it.
Oh, go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Sure. 11.
You, as soon as your mage hand latches onto it, you start seeing a kind of a, well, not a para, but you kind of see what the equivalent of flashbacks are to someone hunting, barbarian, gorging on blood of prey and victims, and it makes you break concentration quickly enough that your mage hand dissipates from it.
Parrot, you're alright? What happened to Magic Hand?
I'm going to kind of like shake my head.
How far away is the spear from Matilda?
Oh, right in front of her. Did get too
And
far.
To respond, I'm going to say, "Brooms are tricky."
God damn it. God fucking damn it.
Matilda, worthy, take me.
You just saw what that thing did to Parrot and his magic fingers. Do not touch that thing.
Then what do you suggest we do?
Put the stone back and walk away.
Question: when I saw the visions, did I feel any emotions? Out of curiosity.
Oh yeah, you felt the vigor of battle, the blood rage that flowed through the wielder, the thrill of the hunt, the ruthless aggression that this user had when he fought against his enemies.
Okay, I'm going to walk up to Matilda. I'm going to bow, point at it, bow, and then step back. And I'm going to prep to cast Hold Person if anything happens.
So, out of character, am I getting my campaigns mixed up? Didn't we have fabric to wrap things in?
Yeah, that was a
That's
different one.
that's the
Oh,
other
damn.
campaign.
Never mind.
Are you gonna do anything?
Logically, no. But
Well, on one hand, I don't like the fact that this thing seems to be compelling our friend to try and pick it up, and it probably
we
is
don't-
cursed, and it's
We don't know
probably
that, do we?
oh yeah, I'm very transparent about all of this.
Oh yeah, no, it's
Okay.
very obvious that
Yeah,
she can't
help myself.
help what she's doing. But if it is something powerful, it could be helpful to us.
Exactly.
I do not think anything comes without price in this place.
Well, what do these people have to do with Strahd? These barbarians here, these people that were buried here. Did we learn any history?
I think all that we really know is that they were here and they were buried by the druids, and these druids have been corrupted by Strahd and all that. So, I mean, if this was this place, he said that they were buried before Strahd came to power. So these people might be before the corruption.
And we're not looking for a spear. We're looking for a sun sword, right? That's the fancy
Yes.
sword we're looking for. It did not look like a sun sword.
I'm gonna touch it.
Okay.
Vika goes to try and stop Tilda again and is too late.
All right. So as Matilda touches it, you see the past life of Kavan, a ruthless chieftain whose tribe lived in these mountains centuries before Strahd. Although he was very much alive, Kavan had some traits in common with vampires. He slept during the day and hunted at night. He drank the blood of his prey and lived underground. In battle, he wielded the spear stained with blood. His was the first spear, blood spear. And as you kill things, it transfers the life to its wielder, imbuing that individual with the stamina to keep fighting.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, you pick up a blood spear, so go ahead and add it to your inventory.
Yeah. See, what can go wrong?
Famous last words.
You hear the voice come out to you one more time. Worthy one, may you always feel the thirst. And with that, you no longer feel those words in your head as quickly as he said it. The voice is gone from your head.
Tilda, are you still in control of yourself?
Yeah, I feel fine.
I mean, good news, she hasn't stabbed anybody with a weapon yet.
Good. Well, better news. The voice went away.
Oh, Tilda, the voices never go away.
That's always a good thing.
We are stupid together.
Don't worry, guys. I'll always touch the thing.
Right.
Care to rephrase that?
No thanks.
Well,
Out of
that's
character. That is an awesome spear. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I was like, this could go one of two ways. Either it's gonna be terrible or it's gonna be awesome.
Alright, yeah. So, got a spear. And as far as both Quinn and Lyndon have been standing watch, there's no sign of anything happening. Don't hear any footsteps coming your way or anything resembling people or creatures moving your direction.
well, hopefully Well, hopefully Tilda won't be talking to any more Karens and looking for interesting items inside of them.
You mean talking probably cursed spears?
It's redundant. This whole place is cursed.
That does not bring me as much comfort as you might have intended.
I turn to Vika. Has there ever been a time that I have given you any comfort on this planet? All I'm trying to do is alleviate some sorrow as we continue to go.
Oh,
Everything is shite, but that's all right. We're gonna get through this together.
On this in this world, no. In where we came from before, you told a funny joke once.
Hardy har. Right. Quinn, you want to keep trying to go up this hill?
yeah. I think that
Should
there's
we
more
stay
going
away
on here.
from this road?
I think we should stay by it, but maybe not like walk on it.
I'm thinking just like kicking up to this Karen here.
Okay. All right, so we still got a bit of a hill up to go.
By all these tells, they must know that we are here now with all that noise, with the rocks and everything.
Well, they didn't come our way. So maybe there's nothing going on up here. Which I find hard to believe.
As do I. So let's just keep an eye out. But if they're here, they know we're here.
Is there am I able to climb on top of this cairn maybe to get like a better sight?
Yeah.
Up the hill, or is this hill blocking too much?
I mean, that's supposed to be a 50-foot rock pile, so I would assume that would give you at least, from 15 to 30 feet of elevation that you can probably look over.
All right, I'll stealthily climb up the side of this thing to get on top, so if I can get a better view,
Sure.
and then see if I can see anything from up there.
All right, go ahead and roll me perception.
It's still really foggy, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled a 22. I think I'll just keep the 22. I won't psionically imbue myself.
Okay. So as you're looking up towards the top of the hill, you see a very imposing figure standing on top of it. At the moment that catches your eye, you see lightning strike a couple of black rocks sitting on top of the hill itself.
Can you point that out to me on here? Like
Yeah,
where?
so you see lightning kind of strike these rocks here, and then you see something huge ending up over here.
Okay. Well, I don't think I should say I just saw a lightning bolt. But knowing what I know about this place and my state of mind on a usual basis, well, I just believe I saw a lightning bolt. I'm hoping y'all heard that.
Definitely.
All I can see is an opposing figure, and there's some lightning. There's probably some druid doing some dark magical things. But there's definitely something up in that circle of rocks up ahead.
All right. Well, we knew at the crest of the hill there was going to be something, so let's make our way. Gotta make our way downtown.
I'll slowly climb down, and then yeah, it's probably best we keep everybody with us at this point since we know what is happening.
Alrighty. Alright, so you guys approach towards the last big incline. You guys can go ahead and make me another perception roll.
How's a natural 1?
We need to stop having them scout.
I rolled a 14.
Oh, okay. Fuck it.
I
There
just
we go. That's what I'm
quit
talking
rolling.
about.
I don't think I've rolled over like
Oh.
a
Oh
4
no.
tonight.
Yeah, at least we're using them on rolls where others can succeed. Was Matilda rolling on this one?
I did. I got 6.
Okay. Yeah, for some
Oh,
reason
somehow that's changed. Yeah.
I'm not seeing your stuff coming into the log, so that's what I was asking.
I just had to switch it. It was set to self for some reason.
Ah. Okay. Alrighty. So with that, Lyndon and Vika, you start hearing murmurs of for for the land, for he is the land, and the land is him. We make the sacrifice. Hear a couple of voices as it from the top of the hill, and then as they're chanting that, another lightning bolt strikes the black rocks on top of the hill.
Alright.
Oh,
I do not like the sound of sacrifice.
I think they're going to be sacrificing our friends.
We need to go.
Yeah,
Quickly.
we probably tarried a little too long.
All right, let's do this.
Vika pulls out her sword and charges forward.
Okay.
We're all at like a dead sprint running up at this point. I'm just gonna
Yep.
be like waddling behind everybody.
And then he waddled away.
Oh god damn it. And now that's gonna be stuck in my head, so thank you very much.
Just trolling you tonight.
Waddle, waddle.
A little bit.
Alrighty.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum.
Alright, so as you guys are charging up the hill, atop the hill is a wide ring of black boulders and smaller rocks that collectively form a makeshift wall enclosing a field of dead grass. Lightning strikes the edge of the ring from time to time, illuminating a ghastly 50-foot tall statue made of tightly woven twigs packed with black earth. The statue resembles a towering, cloaked man with fangs.
Not the bees.
So it's a wicker vampire. Got it.
What about people?
As you guys get closer and closer, you only see one lone figure that is strapped to the bottom of the vampire wicker. And this is where our new player comes in. You go ahead and describe your character to us, please.
Well, all right then. So she seems very pale, very sickly. She is in what was it? Leather. Um, if you can see it, it's got a sun blazoned on the chest. It looks like it was thrown on in some kind of disarray, like she was very surprised. She's got dirty blonde hair. Oh Lord, what did I put down? She's average height, average size, looks to be in her mid-20s. Hello, everybody.
Yep. So all you see is you see this character strapped to the bottom, kind of with a surprised look on her face, and she kind of strapped. She's just she's awake and kind of just looking around.
You use the word strapped.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like bound to it.
Yeah, just some light rope. Sorry, not light ropes, but some your general use ropes, and not like leather or chains or anything, but just normal.
And
Okay.
doesn't seem to sound all that perturbed by the situation.
Well, I was gonna say, if she's awake, she's definitely like yelling someone's name, and she's definitely trying to like break free. If she's waking up from what we had discussed earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's a young, sickly-looking girl attached to a giant effigy of a vampire,
Yep.
and there's no one else around.
Nope.
Hmm. But there's chanting. We do still have voices.
No, the chanting stopped as soon as you guys got to the top of the hill.
Okay.
So the chanting, was it coming from up here?
Yeah.
Do we notice anything else? Do I sense anything?
Nope.
All right. Well, I'll start to approach cautiously, crossbow out still. Where are they? Where are the ones who did this to you? Who heard them up here?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Get me out of here. Where's Abel? Where am I?
Abel, calm down. You're the only person who we see up here. Heard voices just a minute ago.
No. Just a minute ago, Abel was screaming my name and I ran out to help him. This is not my cemetery. Where the hell am I? Who the hell are you?
Oh, one thing at a time. Are we safe? Are there other people here? Have you seen anyone else?
I have seen no one.
Sal, looking over at the rocks, is there black scorch marks from lightning
Oh yeah.
over here? Okay.
I'm going to walk up and wave and just say, "Pirate."
Was it chains or was it ropes that had
Ropes.
me tied to the effigy? Ropes?
Yep.
Can I try and like start sacred flaming it to try and get out?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it would be a deck save and not an attack roll. That's up to you.
Oh, just make an attack roll. It's fine.
Those are some mighty dexterous ropes.
It was a 10.
Yeah, it's fine. It's I'm pretty sure that those ropes were not invisible or anything. You probably just go, oh yeah, just so it's fine.
All right, easy there, easy. We'll help you get this out.
All right. So there's no voices, but there is lightning. So I didn't imagine any of this.
No, there's definitely lightning here, and it's probably being next to the 50-foot tall wicker vampire is probably not a great place to be during the lightning strikes.
Also, you were not the only one who heard voices. I hear them too. You're not mad in this particular case.
I look around at the ground. Is there anything going on here? Does it look like there's fresh footprints or
Yeah.
anything happening?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a investigation roll.
20.
Yeah, you can tell that whatever was there's a lot of foot traffic that was up here, and you can tell that just recently that there was a small group of people that ran off to the south of your direction where the other opening is.
Well, we might have scared somebody off. I have a hard time believing that, but why would they have left her there?
I don't know. Maybe she was intended for some sort of sacrifice, and they thought that our group might have caused them threat, so they ran. And since she was tied up, not much things we could do. So easy there. We've got you. You're almost out. Calm down. Calm down.
I will not be calm. I failed to mention it, but she does have slash marks across her face. They look like they've barely healed.
Oh.
All right. At this point, we've probably gotten her loose of her bindings.
Yep.
Was she like tied up like partway up of the like this thing, or was she just like tied up at like the base?
Yeah, she was just tied up at the base.
Okay.
Well, whoever was here, they took off. What's ahead of me here? Is that like a giant tree or something?
Yeah, so you can see south of your position, um, there's a giant tree down there. Go ahead and make me one more perception check.
18.
Yep. So you see at the foot of the tree, you see towards the base where all the roots are, you see them protruding, and you can see that they're making their way up this general direction, and that they're actually kind of coming up behind the wicker itself. But what's you're a little bit more aghast about is that you can make out Strahd's silhouette, and you see him in both hands dragging both Salith and Etrix through a dense bit of fog. He grins at you, and then he disappears.
Like he disappeared where? Like to the
Yeah,
south of us?
he just kind of disappeared. He walks down this way, and there's fog, and then he just kind of dissipates.
Yeah, I'll yell at the party, Salith, and our friends. They've been drug into the grove. Strahd has them.
Vika starts like rushing down the path.
He took them into the mist, but maybe he's in there. Maybe there's a chance.
All right, ma'am, are you gonna be okay up here? Did what?
I can definitely fend for myself. Is there someone in trouble besides my boy?
Well, I don't know where your boy might be, but yes, our friends have been taken, and we're after them.
Then no time to sit. Let's go.
Friends.
Vika's already charging along the path and just turns on. Kvin, hurry up! There is no time.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So as you guys get to the base of that tree in that grove, what ends up happening is that the mist pretty much thins out, and you can see your immediate surroundings, and there's no sign of Strahd or Etrix or Salith. Instead, you hear a voice going, you're a bit too slow, hunters. Pity. Your friends really wanted to say goodbye before I took them.
Oh, curse that devil!
You know, if you really wanted to make it sporting, you'd let us follow.
He chucks out a laugh. Oh, but this is so much more fun, don't you agree, Quinn? What's a little hunt without a little cat and mouse? However, if you feel that things aren't sporting enough for you, I can leave you some playthings.
Well, if it's not one
Well,
thing,
I'm
it's
going
another.
to look around for whatever the hell he's talking about.
Yep, give me 1 second. I'm just going to reposition a few things. Alright, so you hear another thundering crack of thunder and uh, a big flash of light behind you, and as you guys can go ahead and let's go ahead and get ready to roll some initiatives, because after that flash is seen, you now see several new visitors who are not looking too friendly.
Oh, good.
Good indeed.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, it is. Oh boy. +6 to initiative. Goes last.
Not too far in last.
Not last, but close.
All right, let me see here. So Vika was a 19. Quinn was a 9. Matilda was a 19. And then we got Parrot with a 16. Lyndon with a 21. And how do you pronounce your character's name?
Lucy.
Lucy. Okay, so it's just Lucy. Okay.
I have no idea how to move my character.
Just click and drag. Not working? Oh, there you go.
Ah, I got it.
Okay. All right. Oh, dang it. Okay, hold on. Let me redo this real quick. I don't like the fact that D&D Beyond goes with alpha instead of numeric for their setup. So A, B, because I refuse to do what I did last time.
What's that?
Oh, so D&D Beyond, when I have multiples of the same type of, actually, let me redo this.
Oh yeah, they use ABC instead of 1, 2,
1, 2,
3.
3, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I have this as going 1, 2, 3, so it's just like, oh, okay. So, just gonna go and just redo this.
So, out of curiosity, for spacing on this currently, I know
Just
the map is kind of janky for size. That we just basically considering like our character boxes 5-foot squares.
yeah, for now, we'll just do combat just using the 5-foot rule measuring since I didn't do a good enough job with the map. The map's mostly just there for aesthetic purposes for now. We won't do too much with it. The next one I will make sure to make the map as big as I need to. Oh shit, I have 7, don't I? So shit. Okay. E, F. So there should be 6 of each. So yeah, we'll just do the same thing. 5, just do your standard, 30, 35, or whatever your move speed is, and then we'll just do the same for the distance. We'll just play by the ruler rules, and we won't worry too much about what the actual map size is right now for combat purposes. Okay. Starting from the top, Berserker E.
Boo.
What is his movement anyway? These guys. Okay. And that's it. All right, Lyndon.
Aha. All right, I'll move 30 feet over this way. I'll take a bonus action for steady aim.
Doesn't steady aim require you to not move?
That is a great point. I have not played this game in a very long time. I'm just gonna move then, and I'll take 2 attacks. That sounds much more. Well, shit, I want my bonus. Mirror. All right, I'll stand here and let the tanks do juicy stuff. Yeah, I'll attack this berserker then.
Okay.
So I'll do my steady aim.
Okay.
I just have to figure out how to use my cell phone. All right, 26 hits.
Oh yeah.
So 6 psychic damage. And then there's Mystique dice. So 19 damage total.
Okay.
Yeah, and so Lucy, just so you have an idea, I don't know if you got this in the tutorial, if you watched the video at all. Lyndon, when he attacks, his eyes glow purple and tentacles fly out from his arms. So that's his psychic attacks. It looks like a noodly, kind of illithid looking tentacle that attacks
Anti-monster?
people.
Yes, there's enough tentacle porn here to make that work.
So basically, he's like a short, more purple version of your character from the other campaign.
That's what I was gonna say.
But it's a little unnerving at first. Well, it's probably always unnerving, let's be honest.
It
At
is
first,
never
yeah.
not unnerving.
All right, well, that's my attack.
Okay. Matilda.
Okay. I'm gonna move up here in front of Berserker E and take out my new fun spear and hit him with it.
Nice.
17 to hit.
Yep.
11 damage.
Okay.
And that is all.
Alrighty. The Vika.
Don't you get 2 attacks?
Level 5.
Oh. Yes, I have forgotten how to play this character. Another 11.
Alrighty.
Oh, but I didn't roll to hit him. Just kidding.
Oh, right.
14.
Yeah, that's still a hit, so.
Okay, 11.
Alright. No other special bonuses or attacks?
Can I use a bonus action?
Yeah.
Yes, then I'm gonna rage.
Good.
And then I'm done.
Okay. Vika.
Alright. Well, first things first. Vika is rather frustrated with all of these and does her version of raging. In that she suddenly grows 2 sizes.
Love this part.
Her Minotaur grew 2 sizes that day.
I was just gonna
Thank
make
you
a
for
comment.
getting that. I was concerned that it was too obscure.
Now I gotta do the voice.
Doing the same thing.
Alright, so Vika is massive and roars and charges forward at the puny little human.
Giant Vika is my favorite Vika.
And with her long sword and shield sealed, god damn it, out, she is going to take 2 mighty swings at the puny little human. Let's see. That is a natural 1.
Yeah.
That is just perfect. Alright, second attack. It is. There we go. 22.
That'll hit.
Alright. That is. Let me see. 12 and. There is this thing. I'm trying to remember exactly what it gives me. There it is. And a D6. And a 1. So, 13 damage.
Okay.
So, Vika swings her sword and is unaccustomed to being large and then swings it again and actually hits.
Oh.
That is action, bonus action. That is everything.
I missed this. Alright. It is Berserker B's turn. Where's B? He's on the side. Oh, just outside the range. Okay. Alright. Then... Eve. Yeah. Alright. And then Druid C. Oh, right. I need to pull that up real quick. Oh, right. That was the thing. So let's see here. Measuring tool 15 is right about there-ish. Okay. Right, because that spell. Alright, so based on that. So Thunder Wave is cube of 15 feet. Okay, so barely hits Linden. Okay, so those three. Okay, so that druid will walk up and use Thunder Wave on you guys. So go ahead and make a con saving throw.
Who is you guys?
Oh, sorry. Quinn, Linden, and Vika.
Ten.
Man, I am real hot and cold with the rolls tonight. 9.
I think Laura had to AFK for a second.
Okay, so I rolled 2d8. Yikes. Alright, so Quinn and Vika will take 12 points of thunder damage and push 10 feet east. And then we'll figure out what happens to Linden.
Out of curiosity, what happens to the berserker that is in front of me when I get knocked into him?
You know, let me roll a dex saving throw because that's an excellent question. Ugh, just a 1.
Giant Vika, best Vika.
Yeah, he fails that roll, so. Is there like a charge rule for just like a basic if something runs into you?
There's like falling damage rule. You split the falling damage like between the person who was falling and the person who they landed on.
I would probably say more of like a being knocked prone than really taking damage.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, we could do that. Knock prone. So yeah, he's just gonna get knocked prone because that was a whole lot of cow in his way.
Not to be that guy, but does nothing happen to his buddy?
Oh yeah, did it not hit Berserker B as well?
Nope. I measure that.
Oh,
out.
is it just choice?
Well, it's
it's
in
who you
front of
choose?
him.
I think Matilda was the only one that didn't get hit, right? Or was
Yeah,
it-
she was just outside my range by a little bit.
I thought Thunder Wave
Each
was
creature in a
way.
15-foot cube originating from you.
Yeah, so it's everyone.
Oh, okay. Well,
Which would also include Druid D.
that was in front.
Nope.
It is in a cube around you. You probably would have moved closer so that like Druid D wouldn't get hit, but Berserker B is right the hell next to him.
I think he was like at
Oh,
the,
yeah.
like he's at like the end of his movement speed unless he's got more.
Yeah. Well, he's got
So
a
yeah,
little
he would
more.
have hit the druid and the berserker.
Yeah, so that should be enough then. Sorry, I misread that spell. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, screw it. I'll just take that because that's on me. So, wisdom. Oh,
I am
well,
back.
that one makes it. Oh, go ahead and roll me a con saving throw for a Thunderwave spell against you, Lyndon. Okay, but the druid misses. Okay, so yeah, druid D will take. Okay, Lyndon's fine. You only need to take 6 points of. See here, on a sense wave, you take half damage, not push, so only 6 points of thunder damage. So this guy makes his save and takes. So Berserker B takes 6, and Druid D takes 12. Okay. Okay, so that's the Druid's turn. Parrot.
Okay, sorry. I'll do some measuring really quick. I want to see something.
Measure.
Okay. Simple. I guess the simplest way I can break this down is how far apart is Berserker A from Druid C?
A and C. Roughly 30 feet.
Perfect. I got a treat. I've been waiting to use this. Sorry. All right. As how do I want to do this? I'm going to. I'll stay where I'm at. This isn't like a wall in front of me, right? This like stone circle.
Oh, it is.
How tall?
Let me go back up here. 10 feet high.
Oh, well then, I will step forward to about right here, just so my line of sight is like right, or I can see basically right here, just barely.
Okay.
And I am going to hurl a fireball.
Oh god, it's time.
You better be measuring that, not trying to kill us.
It's a 20-foot radius, and that should put it. Well, here.
Yeah, we should be fine.
It's
Oh,
time.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to kind of like. But anyway, yeah, I want to hit basically everybody there. 16 DC save. Or Dex save, not DC. Sorry. What is
Alright. Let's start from the top.
How do you
Berserker A.
how do you get fireball? Is it like a
It's
genie
my
thing?
It's a genie thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Alright, so let's do this with the Berserkers first. So Berserker A's roll is 19. Yep. And then
Okay.
Berserker C. Berserker C was an 11.
Fail.
Okay, so then Druid D. That's a fail. Druid A.
Have we ever seen your genie before?
Nope.
11.
Okay.
And fail. So only Berserker A from this group, and then you're still hitting B and C, right?
Yes, I should hit everybody that's away from the group to the northwest of us.
And Berserker and the last Druid. Wow, that was really crappy. All single digits except for one roll. Damn. Yeah. Nuke 'em.
Ooh, that's 30 points of damage to everybody but the one that saved, which is
And
15.
that's
It's
solid.
amazing.
It is.
Was it 66?
8d6.
86.
Fireball's 8d6.
He's
Yeah.
a warlock, so his spells.
My
Mm.
spells scale up to the highest level that I can get automatically.
But Fireball always deals 8d6. That's
yeah,
your third level.
Yeah.
Okay, so C takes 30.
You guys almost made me rethink my entire life for a second, but like, what? Wait, no. 8d6 is base level.
Yes, no, it is. It is base level. I forgot that.
It does scale upwards, right? Like
Oh
the
yeah,
higher-
it does. It will scale.
Okay.
It's actually one of the better spells for scaling too.
AB.
But-
Okay, ABC are dead. Druids. So that should be 4 druids dead.
And so you use that with spell slots or something like that?
Mhm.
So you only cast it like so many times. Can you only
I
cast
only
it
get-
once a day right now?
I get 2 casts a day right now.
2 casts per short rest.
For short rest.
Per
yeah.
short rest. Yeah, I forgot. It resets on
Oh,
short rest for
wow.
warlocks.
Actually, he's not dead. Those guys are still alive.
Yeah,
Just-
warlocks get very few spell slots, but they get them back on short rest.
And they
And
usually
they're
don't get,
always
and they don't have like the greatest spell list either.
No.
At least like at these levels.
All right, so
yeah,
yeah,
the spell list is hit or miss. But
yeah, nuke
Anyway.
to all the druids, and then you engulf those poor guys. Doesn't Fireball also has a thing to where it ignites stuff on them, or am I thinking something else?
It ignites things that are not being held.
Held.
Yeah,
Okay.
so if somebody's like using a wooden weapon,
ignites
it would not
flammable
ignite.
objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried, is what it says.
Yeah, so if there's like a wooden crate or like a dry bush or something like that, it's now on fire.
It would catch it on fire, but it wouldn't catch like if they're using like clubs or spears as
Gotcha.
weapons.
Or their
Yeah, I
clothes.
can remember the distinction. I was like, there was a distinction. But yeah, yeah, you see that fireball go down there. The dried grass is now just charred, and you see four of the druids just kind of nothing but burnt husks at this point.
All right, and my scrawny ass is going to pull back another 15 feet. Because I'm going to say it was roughly halfway. I was about where I was, so that'd be my 30 feet of movement, and that is my turn.
All right, Quinn.
No, that was all for your turn, huh?
That was it.
That's it, huh? Well, looking at the druids and all that, even with these barbarians getting up in the faces, I think that these druids, I'm not a fan of what they just done to me. So I'm going to head down in this weird direction, 20 feet down here, and I'm gonna start unloading on Druid E.
Okay.
So, with my attack, why do I not have sharpshooter yet? All right. So that is a 21 to hit with my first attack
That'll hit.
for 11 points of piercing damage, as well as a rite of flame, additional 4 points of fire damage, so 15 there. Second attack on Druid E. Let me check with what's his armor class. Does a natural 1 hit?
Yeah.
My bad luck is
I'm gonna go with
was on
no
the
because a
hand.
natural 1 would miss. And I am going to reload and use my crossbow expert feat to make a bonus action attack on him. And that was almost another natural 1, but it was a 13 for 24 to hit.
Okay. That'll hit.
That is 9 points of piercing, as well as 1 point of fire, so 10 points of damage on the second attack.
Okay. All right. Anything else from Quinn?
Still have 10 feet of movement. I'm gonna start heading in the direction of this copse of trees in order to try and find some cover. That's my turn.
All right. Berserker D. All right, time to attack the Matilda. Oh, I was like, that doesn't seem right. There we go. Oh, 24 is probably going to be hitting that.
Oh yeah.
Ugh, okay, 15 points of slashing damage. And then, does she?
Berserker D is considered within 5 feet of me, right?
Yeah.
Sentinel! I attack Berserker D.
Also, wasn't Matilda raging?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. So it's what, half damage then?
Half, yep.
7. Okay. So yeah, and then go ahead and do your attack for your sentinel.
Oof. 11.
Yeah, that'll miss.
Yeah. Low rolls when I don't want. Or, you know what I mean, when it actually counts getting the bad rolls. Alright. I tried.
Okay. Uh, just making sure, but okay. All right, Berserker C. Okay.
No.
I don't believe 11 hits you.
No.
Okay. Druid F. All right. This is gonna sting a little bit, but yep, yep, and okay. So that will hit his 2 buddies up there. All right. Good old Thunder Wave. Go ahead and make those saves for Matilda, Vika, Lyndon, and Quinn.
Con, right?
Yeah.
Yep. 13.
Oof. 11.
8 for me. So. Oof.
Oof. 11.
So only Quinn makes a save.
Hot damn.
So this is going to be 2d8.
So 2.
You have resistance against thunder?
I'm just.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so 10 points of thunder damage to Vika, Lyndon, and Matilda. Quinn takes half, and then Matilda, Vika, and Lyndon move 10 feet. I don't know if your size makes a difference or not for Vika.
Does it say on the spell if it affects large creatures or differently?
No, it just says on a failed save, a creature just takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away. On a 6th save, it just isn't pushed. But
Yeah.
So,
It has nothing to do with size.
yeah, so if it has nothing to do with size, it would still move me.
Yep.
Do I
Unless
get
I'm
pushed into
like
this tree
slamming
or
into
something
someone
here?
and you want to fuck with them again.
You could push back the Tarask.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, just move 10 feet in the direction opposite of the druid at that point, and then I have to make con saves for both of these berserkers real quick.
I'm going to use my uncanny dodge to only take half damage for that.
Okay. All right.
You still get Yota though.
Okay, so they both make it, so they only have to take the 5.
5.
D and Eve take 5.
I don't know. Do I get pushed into this tree? I don't really know.
Yeah, just go into the near
Blocks
solid
me.
option. So yeah. All right, Lucy.
All right. Sorry. She's definitely not used to fighting. She has no idea what's going on. Um, who looks the most hurt at the moment?
For your own party members?
Yes.
That's a good question. Vika?
Giant minotaur in front of you is getting hit a couple of times.
Yeah, as I think.
Is literally being knocked around, which is weird. The guy using the crossbow also has been getting knocked around a bit.
Oh lord. Well, you are right in front of me.
Yeah, I got knocked right in front of you.
So you are gonna get a second level cure wounds.
Nice.
13 hit points. Merry Chrysanthemum.
Thank you.
Hot damn.
Oh god, Vika's gonna get enabled like Kyrus enables everybody else.
Finally, it's my turn to
And-
get to just be that guy.
As can I cast a first level or a second level and a cantrip in the same turn?
I think.
Yeah, if one is a bonus action, one is an action.
Yeah.
I did a cure wounds. It's an action.
So I mean, if you have something that's a bonus action, a cantrip, somehow.
Yeah, but you're not dying, so that will be my turn. And I'm not gonna move. I feel very safe right here.
Gee, I wonder why.
I
That's
feel very
probably-
safe right here.
It's like, yeah, I'd be pretty safe with a giant minotaur blocking, the only passage in. Alright, Berserker A. Alright. Does your Sentinel proc on arrival, or is that only when he's attacking something else?
That's only with polearm focus.
Yeah, I do not have Polearm Master. I have Sentinel, which is when he attacks someone else, I can use my
Oh,
reaction.
okay, so it's when someone else.
Also, not that I'm fighting for the bad guys, but she has already used her reaction.
Yeah, I already used my reaction.
Oh, that's fair too. Yeah, right. These turns are still long. All right. Oh, nat one. So yeah, that's a whole lot. Nope.
He somehow misses the giant minotaur.
Yep. He goes. Oh, that's. Runs up to it. Was like, wow, that's a lot of cow, and then doesn't pay attention.
It clangs
Holy
off of the
cow.
tiny shield in the hands of the giant minotaur.
I'm getting to feel that Strahd doesn't have that much money because his minions are not as impressive as he is.
And those were Lyndon's last words.
And then Lyndon dies.
Lyndon gets pulled into the mist. Like, come here and say that.
No, I'm just saying that like the thing in his face is just gonna come and.
All right. Do I have any other decent abilities with this freaking guy? That might be worth it because there's not really a great target. Alright, Druidy's gonna come over to Berserker D, and this guy's gonna get some bark skin. There you go, bark skin. Makes it to where his armor can't be below 16. Alright, that is the end of the round one. Huzzah!
Who was the last one there? I'm sorry.
The Druid.
Druid E.
Druid
Okay.
E. Yeah, Druid E is the end of the round. So, back to the top, we have Berserker E. The hell is he?
He is the one that is lying on the ground that got crushed by a flying cow.
Oh, right. Yeah, he's gonna be spending his turn getting back up.
He's not having a great day.
Oh.
Takes enough movement.
In fairness, he's having a slightly better day than the other druids.
Yeah, the other druids are.
True. And he's still having a better day than the cow who keeps getting punted around.
I don't know. I think the druids that are just kind of, on fire are having the worst of the show.
At least they're
Of
suffering
all
as
of them.
long. All right, so he spent his turn because he was stun prone, so he takes his turn to pick himself back up. All right, Lyndon.
Okay. Disengage is a bonus action. I'll go ahead and move. As I move, I'm going to throw my tentacle at the guy who just stood up.
Weirdest pickup line I've ever heard.
Yeah, you should buy him dinner first.
Yeah, 25 should hit.
Yeah.
And guys adjacent to Tilda. So I'll get my sneak.
Very sneaky.
All right. So
So there's 6 damage there, and so much scrolling to do.
hold on. That was 6 points to E. Okay.
And another 15 to him.
All right, and E is dead.
Thank goodness. All right. I've moved 10 feet, so I'm gonna move. Yeah, I'm gonna move another 20 feet. We're gonna get behind old Quinn here, but more importantly, get behind this tree. And that is my turn.
Okay. Matilda.
Okay, I'm gonna swing on D right in front of me.
Okay.
Oh. 11 to hit.
That'll miss.
Okay, but I do get another turn.
Yes.
That's better. 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. Plus 2 cause raging, so 11 damage.
Nice. 11 to D. Okay.
And that's it.
Vika.
All right. All right. Where was I? For my first attack, I'm going to throw a hand axe at Berserker C.
Okay.
Huh. 18.
That'll hit.
That will deal 8 damage, and I'm going to try to activate my fire rune on him, and he must make a strength saving throw of 14.
Fails.
Excellent. Then he will take an extra 2d6 fire damage of 7.
Okay.
And he is restrained for 1 minute.
Ooh.
While restrained at start of each of turns, will take 2d6 fire damage and can repeat saving throw at the end of turn.
Okay, so damage then check.
So at the beginning of his next turn, he'll take 2d6 fire damage and then can make another saving throw at the end of it.
Okay.
Assuming he doesn't do anything during the turn. And he is restrained. Alright, and second attack. I will just go ahead and attack Berserker A since I am right here. This longsword. There we go, 26.
Oh yeah.
That is 9 plus my d6. That is a total of 13 damage to the to Berserker A.
Alrighty.
And seeking. That is good.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Okay, Berserker B. Where you at, buddy? Okay. Let's see if we can deal some damage to Vika. 23, that'll hit. For a whopping 12 points of slashing damage.
Yep, that's it. Who was that who just did that?
That was Berserker B.
Is he one of the ones that got exploded by all the fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, that's B. Berserker F. Alright. Walking with the corpse of his dead friend. Gonna take a shot at Matilda. Okay, 22. That will hit Matilda.
Yeah.
For 6 slashing, so only 3 points of damage since you're raging. Okay, Druid sees dead.
Berserker F just finished his turn, right?
Yeah.
Alright, Vika uses her reaction to try and activate her stun rune on him.
Oh.
DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
And failed.
Then he is charmed. While charmed for 1 minute, is incapacitated in dreamy stupor. Can repeat saving throw at end of each turn, ending the effect on success.
This is B that's charmed, right? No.
No, F is charmed and
C's prone.
and Berserker C
is
is
restrained.
restrained.
Okay.
Yeah, those runes are actually pretty handy.
When they actually succeed, yes, they are very handy. This is first time they have succeeded. I am super excited.
Happy times.
Oh, and I am not doing the Vika voice. I forgot. I must do a low Vika voice.
Alrighty.
But still super excited.
Parrot, go ahead.
Alrighty. I'm going to line myself up. Oh, no, don't highlight that. Try to kind of line myself here to attack Berserker F right here.
Okay.
Wait, he's charmed, right? I don't want to do that. Never mind. Sorry, threw off my plan here. If I go here, can I shoot Berserker A? Right here?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay. At this point in time, I'm just going to throw Eldritch. Oh,
Oh god, yeah, that'll hit.
I would hope so. Alright. So that's 23 points for the first hit.
Jesus.
Does that kill him, or is he still
Nope,
up?
still up.
He gets another one. I'm going to say that probably hits 2 out of 25.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another 10 points of force.
Okay. Alright. Anything else?
No, I think I'm good right now.
Okay. Okay, Gwen.
Well, all right. Well, I am going to continue my thought process of taking out the casters. I'm just going to start off by laying into Druid F. So, first attack. 13.
Yep, that'll hit.
I'm not going to say what I rolled on the die then. Alright, 12 points of piercing damage and 4 points of fire damage.
I mean, sometimes you only need to roll 2 to hit. Like you just gotta.
I do,
You
but I
just gotta
still
roll
fucking
it.
missed last turn. He's still kicking?
Yeah, he's still kicking.
Alright. He's going to take another one. Pow right in the kisser. That one's a 26.
That'll hit.
For 8 points of piercing, along with 5 points of fire.
Okay.
So 13 total.
So that's F. He dead.
Alright, well then I am going after E with my bonus action. That's a 18 to hit.
Yep.
10 points of piercing as well as 3 points of fire. And if he is bark skinning that other guy, he's got to make a concentration check.
No, he doesn't because he's dead.
Well, then that works too.
Concentration check failed.
I am going to. All right, those are my 3 attacks. I'm going to start circling around over here, trying to get closer to the other allies. And that is my turn.
All right. Druid B's dead. We go to Berserker D. Berserker D. Okay, there he is. All right. Let's see if we can attack Tilda. Hey, look, it's a miss. Okay, moving on. Okay, Berserker
Yay.
C. So do the flame ruin.
Do your damage.
Yes. Oh, this is good roll. 11.
Ouch. Okay. And then what was the check? A strength check?
Yes.
Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
What was the save? 14?
14.
Yeah, he fails. Alright, still restrained.
Just as a heads up, while restrained, attacks have advantage. Just throwing that out there.
Lucy.
All right. There's no way for me to be able to squeeze through Parrot and Vika, is there?
I think what we've been normally doing is as long as someone allows you to, or someone's not trying to impede your way, you're allowed to move between party members.
If they're friendly,
Yeah, you can usually
squeeze
move through friendlies.
Excuse me, pardon me, crawl through Vika's legs. That sort of thing.
Excuse me, pardon me, very buff lady. Excuse me, pardon me. Ha, that puts Quinn in range. I am going to. Oh lord, where was it? Second level bonus action. I'm sorry, third level bonus action healing word. Quinn.
Ooh.
That's 15 points of health for you.
Damn.
Sorry, Vika, new favorite person.
It's alright, I understand.
Vika, you get 1. And then I will Sacred Flame. Berserker. Berserker
It
D
also has-
still alive, right?
Berserker C has disadvantage on deck saves.
Oh.
Restrained is the good one.
Haha! Oh. Serious claws! Jesus! Sorry, cat in lap. He got scared. Ow! Pain. Berserker C! Fire to the face!
It's a deck save of what?
15.
Okay. I was about to say, I'm like, what am I doing? Nat 1. So,
Sorry.
yeah.
Amazing.
Don't even
9
know
points
what
of
to say.
damage.
Okay, 9 points.
So, have you managed to extract the claws from your flesh?
Ow!
Nope.
That's a no.
Alright, anything else from Lucy?
Excuse me, buff lady. Pardon me. Back behind my meat shield. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Berserker A. Okay, I'm pretty sure 24 hits Vika.
Surprisingly, yes.
Oh, well,
Shield. Wait.
4 points of slashing damage. I rolled a 1 on that d12.
Strangely enough, I'm okay if it's only taking 4 points.
Right. All right, and back to the top with Lyndon.
Which one? That's not right. What is? There we are. Which one of these two yahoos has been hit?
F and D, I think they both. Oh, F hasn't been hit. I'm sorry.
But again, advantage on C.
Well, these two are like threatening Matilda. So this
Yeah,
guy's
he's
just
kind of like.
this guy's just standing here for a minute, right?
Yeah, as long as
Until he
that.
breaks free.
Yeah, as long as that guy doesn't break free, he's like.
Also,
Fine.
Berserker E, the one that hasn't been hit, is charmed and is like in a dreamy stupor. That's why no one has hit him yet.
Which one?
F.
E?
F, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, let's work on D here. Sorry. Yeah, let's do. First attack roll is a 20 to hit.
Yep.
And then I'll use my bonus action to take a second attack. That is a natural 20.
Ow.
Why
Oh,
could it be
shit.
on the first roll? All right. So first one. Nine. And sneak attack is 13, so 22 there.
Okay.
And then the second hit, which is a critical hit. I guess I should do that damage first because I might have killed him. But, oh well. I feel confident that that was not enough. Boo. Another 6 damage.
Okay.
From the crit.
All right. Yeah. Still ticking.
So that was standard action, bonus action, and run like a chicken action. There we are. All right, there we are. That is Lyndon.
Okay. Matilda.
Okay. F is the one that's charmed, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna swing on D.
How did it get charmed? Who charmed it? Did you?
Me,
Mika?
Stone Rune.
Oh.
Yep. That'll hit.
17. It does? Okay. 11 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try and hit him again. 17.
Yep. That'll hit.
10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
And that's me.
Okay. Vika.
Alright. A and B have both been hit, yeah?
Yeah.
Whatever, I'm going to attack A. Berserker A.
Okay.
I attack this longsword. Is 19 to hit.
Yep. That'll hit.
So that's 14 plus 5. So 19 damage. I mean the 19 damage.
And dead.
Excellent. Second attack on B is natural 20
Oh boy.
and is and 2 1s.
Oh.
You motherfucker!
How I do.
I'm sorry.
Oh, why do you hate me, game?
I just did the same thing, so I hear you.
So is 9 damage on Berserker D.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
Indeed. So quickly.
Damage on a crit. That feels so bad.
Yeah, it does. Okay, and this bonus action is second wind. Second wind. Is 9 healing? And that failure of a crit has made me very upset. So I'm going to action surge. And I'm going to attack again! 27 to hit.
Yep.
Is 15 damage.
Okay.
Is he still up?
Still up.
Last attack. 26 to hit.
Uh-huh.
And is 14 damage.
Okay, it's dead now.
Roar! I mean, moo!
All right, that just happened.
Let's out a mighty moo! Fear my moo! Alright.
I just think the cows from Diablo 2.
God. Is there anything else?
Alright. So that is everything I've got. Oh, I can move. Fuck it.
I don't know if she caught that.
Well, what was that?
I can move.
Oh, yes. That was. Yes. So, coming down here to Berserker D. And that is end of turn. That is end of turn. Boo!
I hope you know you're never living this down.
Oh no, it is all intentional.
Alright, so how do we do the charm? Is it no additional effects, I just have to try to break it?
Yeah, it's just another save.
Which one was that? Wisdom, right?
Yeah, that's the wisdom.
And what was the save?
14.
Okay, so he breaks out of it.
Alright.
And that takes a full action to break?
Yeah, it's at the end of his turn.
Okay. Alright, so that's the end of his turn, was to break that. That is toast. Parrot.
Alrighty. Well, that sucks. I was hoping he was still going to be charmed. I am going to pull back while maintaining a line of sight, and we'll do 25 feet. So I'm going to double Eldritch Blast Berserker C.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Poor dude's just sitting there just getting emulated, so
13 to hit.
that'll hit.
11 points of force damage. And, oh my god, another natural 20.
Well, sadly, that
Jesus.
first attack killed it.
Well, then I guess it attacks someone. It hits someone else.
Yeah, well,
Okay, well, I can move 5 feet. Is that enough to get in line of sight of him? Nah, I don't know. Oh, that feels bad. If so.
I'm trying to
If
see.
not, it's fine. It was my fault.
Just trying to see if I can do like corner. That's a 10.
Could you like half cover thing? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like the corner of his character portrait in a diagonal.
Yeah.
Where does that go? And
Well, even with 3/4 cover, giving him +5 to armor class, the 28/critical or
Is gonna
natural
hit.
20 is going to hit him.
yeah, I'll let it slide this time. There's just enough outside the edge there that it'll work.
Okay. So that is another 16 points of force to letter F, not number F.
16 F. Okay.
Number F.
Number F.
Got it.
Yes. Words are hard, so I'm resorting to numbers.
Nope, it's all good.
And that is my turn.
Okay.
Also, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, Quinn.
All right. Well, things certainly have evolved since my last turn, so I'm continuing my slide up in this direction, and everybody else is dead. Just these two that are being routed by Vika and Matilda. But we're gonna whale in on number F. We're gonna start there too. Time to unload. All right, 21 to hit.
Yep.
2 points or 8 points of piercing. I'm gonna use my piercer feat to re-roll that. If I can beat a 2, I did. So 10 points of piercing damage and 4 points of fire. Second attack
So wait,
is
was that 14 altogether, or
14 altogether.
Okay, just make sure. Okay. And then that one hits.
24 for 10 points of piercing and 6 points of fire, so 16.
Okay.
You still up?
Yep.
Uh, 23 to hit
Mm-hmm. That'll hit.
for 11 points of piercing and 6 points of fire. 1 point away from maximum damage. 17 points of damage in that third attack.
Okay, still up.
All right. 10 more feet of movement. I'm gonna move over here, and that's it.
Okay, Berserker D. We'll just keep striking at the Matilda. And that'll hit. For 8, so 4 points of damage to Matilda.
Yay.
Okay, and that's it. And Lucy.
All right. Sorry, I keep checking everybody's pages to see what their health is at.
We're probably pretty good for the most part.
I think they like if you ever care, I think they added like a real-time tracker on the app if you use it on your phone.
Really?
Yeah, I don't do it because it doesn't work with my iPad, but on the phone, like they added like a real-time tracker thing.
I might have to look at that, but not right now.
Yeah.
I'm pulling it up.
If everybody's looking fairly good, I am going to. This is the wrong accent. I'm just gonna do a Toll the Dead on
Look at that. It's not bad.
on Berserker D,
All right.
which is a Wisdom 15 saving throw.
And fails. Oh god, this is gonna hurt.
$14 points of damage.
Alright, Berserker D. D is for dead.
And that will be my turn.
Alright, dead, and that's dead. Lyndon.
There's just this poor full. He's not even a poor soul. He's just poor. Rah.
He's taken at least 55 damage.
But who's counting?
Well, I hit him for 46, so
Yes.
I'll be right back.
All right, first attack on this. 14 hit.
Yep.
Okay. That does 8. And another 14, so 22 total.
All right, tell me how you finish this fight.
Yeah, like Lyndon's just kind of standing there and, seeing the carnage of the battlefield. He just unleashes his tentacle that kind of slowly, creeps over there. Yeah, and it strikes the guy in his head, and, it just kind of, he just kind of convulses from the psychic backlash of my attack. My eyes shimmer a little bit and glow, and try to hold back a grin as I see his body fall lifeless to the ground. And then I immediately rushed back towards the copse of trees here to see if there's any possible way, if there's anything else going on over here. Concerned about our friends, Dr. Etrix and Salith still.
Yeah, as you enter the grove, there's nothing, no sign nor sound or anything indicating that your friends are there.
What's going on in the middle here? It's just a giant tree roots?
Oh, okay. So now that we're out of combat, just go delete those tokens. All right. So go ahead. So let me go back up actually a step. All right. At the south end of the hilltop is a sickly. The hell is this word?
Cops.
Copse. It is just copse. Okay. At the south end of the hilltop is a sickly copse, a grove of dead trees, shrubs with a huge misshapen tree at the core. Blood oozes like sap from its twisted trunk. Skulking around the tree are 6 gangly humanoid creatures covered with needles. Emblazoned in the tree is a shiny battle axe, which lies beneath which lies a humanoid skeleton.
Does it look like Dr. Etrix or Salith could possibly be here?
No, it does not.
I definitely call for the rest of the party to come and examine this horrifying scene that I'm looking at.
Giant Vika appears behind you, very stealthy.
I try and peer around Vika.
Well, if this is I do not know if this has any association with what was going on over in the ring there or what's here. I don't know. It doesn't make too much sense to me. Who are these people with needles in them? I definitely don't step closer, but I step out of the way. I mean, people can walk over me. I'm 2.5 feet tall.
This is indeed very disturbing. Oh, and I'm normal again.
Do you make a noise when you shrink? Ew.
I just imagine her voice going from deep Vika to a normal Vika.
How do your clothes work? It's all magical, right? Like it doesn't.
They're
It's
inscribed.
not the Hulk.
They're inscribed with runes of the giants. It is magic. A wizard did it.
Maybe this. I do not think the girl that we just found has any knowledge of this, does she, ma'am?
My name is Lucy.
Er,
And do I recognize anything that's going on around here?
Dope, you are a stranger in a strange land.
I know nothing of this area.
I'm
Well,
sorry for the poor introduction. We met at a really bad time with our friends being kidnapped by the undead monstrosity that rules this land. It's unfortunate timing to make new friends.
Yes, and to make things worse, they're in a land that we probably can't escape. Though you never know, you might be able to actually get past the mist. Though if you were brought here by Strahd, he probably doesn't want you to leave.
From the sounds of things, unless you are one of the Vistani, there is no escape without killing Strahd. Strahd is the lord of this land.
The
Is
law.
undead creature. Is evil. Pure and simple evil.
May Pale Lord bless me.
Palor hasn't blessed these lands for quite some time, from what I can tell.
As I can see, I have. This is. I. There's no way out of here.
No, we're looking for one ourselves, but haven't had any luck.
Unless you are very, very rich. The Vistani will guide if have much gold. Otherwise, there is no escape.
Well, yes, we can run back all the ins and outs, but what on earth is going on here? Who are these humanoids that have needles in them? Are they human?
Can I make a medicine check to see if the needles are the cause of death and if they are indeed human?
Yeah.
Now I
Oh.
know we've been dealing with like twiggy monstrous creatures that are made from from blight monsters or something of that nature.
That was a natural 20 for a 27.
Okay. That's where did that not show up on? Oh, there. So as you can tell, what you're seeing is that the tree is kind of wrapping itself around some of the bodies, and the thorns aren't actually looking like they're being pushed in. They're actually looking like they're coming out of the humanoid bodies.
Kind of like in a don't go near the tree kind of sort of way.
It's as if the thorns were growing out of the bodies, so.
I would stay away from that tree if I were you. The thorns are coming out of the bodies. Are they human?
They're human in looking. The rest of the party has fought those twigs before.
So these are blights.
Yeah.
There's
Maybe
no
is
signs
this
of.
maybe this is the source of the blight?
It would appear so.
And what is this axe? Is there something? Oh, I'd ask Doctor Atrix to have a look at it. Is there anybody that can tell us if it's of? It's really shiny. It's a really silvery axe.
Kvin is good with his eyes and is clever.
I've seen my share of magical things over the years.
I mean, we all know that silver has a sort of added effect in this land. So maybe that's all it
it
is.
was definitely helpful previously, so
If you give me about 10 minutes, I can see if it's magical.
Well, Kvin, do you want to take a look first?
I mean, if it'll help.
At least we will know if it is safe to touch, unlike the spears that someone grabbed from cairn of grave of dead person that spoke in their head.
It turned out fine so far.
Did you use the spear, Matilda? Or are you using it?
Yeah.
What is it doing for you?
It adds +2 bonus attack and damage rolls.
And whenever she kills
And
something, she gets to
yeah,
heal 2d6.
2d6 temporary hit points.
What's
That
the base
requires
damage of it? Is it still a D6 spear?
I think so.
It is, however, it's versatile, so it deals 1d6 one-handed,
1d8, yeah.
1d8 with two hands.
Right.
Is it attunement?
I would imagine so, but
It does require attunement, yeah, but
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
what are you gonna do? Anyway, so, can I take a look at the axe to see if I can glean anything about it, or
Yeah, sure. You can take a look at it.
am I making an Arcana check?
Yep.
That's pretty good. 21.
Oh yeah. You can tell that this thing is thrumming with some minor magic spell on it.
Well, there's something magical about it. What kind of size is it?
Let me double check here, bud.
Is it like Vika's axe where she throws it at people, or is it like bigger where you can use it with one or two hands, or is it like...
It's a normal battle axe.
Okay. Well, if we have a way of identifying it or anything like that, that'd be great, because it's the sort of thing that'd be good for Vika, I believe.
I am capable of using axe.
Well, hopefully it's also good for cutting down this tree. Maybe we can chop this tree down or do something about it. Maybe we can destroy this thing. If this is the source of the blight, all these different blight twigs that have been coming out and assaulting all these people.
We
Probably put
also
an end
are
to some
looking
of the terror.
for... We're also looking for the gem that the Ravens lost.
Well, maybe while our friend Lucy here is preparing a ritual, I kind of want to have a gander at this silly little, well, I shouldn't say little, but the stupid effigy over here. Maybe there's something in there. We haven't really taken a look at it yet.
Yeah, let's give her a look-see.
Sorry, if you've already told it's magic, then you know more than I do. It's just to see if it was magical.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at this here effigy and see if there's anything that is of any use of it, or if it's for anything. Because if not, I'd really like to fucking burn it.
Lucy, sorry for bad introduction, yes? Bad timing on our first meeting. The little man who just walked away, who is purpley and tentacly at times, is Lyndon.
That's fairly terrifying, I shall say.
Yes, perhaps don't sleep next to him, yes? The man with the crossbow, the smart one, yes, is Quinn?
Quinn?
Quinn.
It's pronounced Quinn.
That is what I said, Quinn. The rather small bird fellow is Barrett. Very good with magic, yes? You saw with the fire things that he did with...
Exploding. Stay away from that one, yes.
Yes. And this lady beside me, the other tall one is Matilda.
Nice to meet you all. I'm Lucy.
And I'm Vika.
Nice to meet you, Vika.
You were looking for someone. When you woke up, you screamed a name.
Abel, the baker's son. He had come to get me because his mother, I guess, was going to give birth. And she kind of grabs her head because it hurts. It was raining and something happened. I can't remember what happened.
This place does strange things to, um, well, people in general. We were, we found ourselves in this land following a pack of werewolves, and suddenly there was mist everywhere, and we were here.
I'd love to find out. I need to make sure she's okay. I think there may have been a fight. The cemetery's never a safe place at night.
I know of no cemetery here, near here at least, but hopefully they are not in this land, otherwise they may not be alright.
We shall see. Thank you.
Alright, let us go and catch up to the other two. Sorry for interrupting.
What's your investigation bonus, Quinn?
Well, I mean, if I were to try and make a random determination of how good I am at investigating
Oh my
something,
god, just out of character. I'm sorry.
I would add a 6 to it.
Okay.
If it were something about like undead stuff, I would get advantage.
Okay. Well, let's. I'll assist you in looking at this.
Fantastic.
All right, let's go and check this thing out.
I rolled a 16.
Okay. Alrighty.
Can my digital dice be cocked?
I wish, but unfortunately they're
Cocked
just
or
zeros.
cocks?
They're all zeros and ones, and you can't, and they're flat, so no.
Wait, was this about my high school? Oh, I went to a high school called Cox.
That opens up a whole avenue of comments. I'm not
yeah.
gonna say it.
Have
This
I
isn't
never?
a very productive area of discussion.
Have I not said that before? It's like a common name in like
This is
the Virginia area. Like,
this is
Southeast
something I've
Virginia.
learned.
Like, is
new
it just
about
called
you.
Cox High School, or is it like?
Frank W. Cox.
Like,
It's a
okay,
surname,
yeah.
Cox. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's Cox.
All right. Let's see here. So, as you examine the statue, you take a second, and depending on your preference on how you view Strahd right now, this thing has an eerie resemblance to him. You also see that the closer inspection revealed that the roots sprouting from the ground around its base go all the way directly to the tree that you guys just suspected. These roots wrap around the statue, providing added support and durability. Just trying to.
So they're somehow linked together.
Yep.
Have we all caught up at this point?
Yeah, I would assume so. Probably takes them a couple minutes to look through it all.
And is this like very obvious, or do I need to make a perception check to realize it?
Oh, sorry, let me go a little bit further. With the investigation roll, you also notice that in the middle of the frame itself, it looks like there's a small slit inside of it, but you aren't able to discern it from where you're currently at.
What do you mean by that? It's too high off the ground?
Yeah, like you can see that there's a slit in the middle, but you can't really see what's inside of it from where you're at.
But Lucy was not put in there. She was
No.
tied to the outside.
Right, she was bound towards to where the base is.
Well, I imagine there might be something in there.
Let's try and figure out what it might be. So
How
the
do you-
slit, how far off the ground is it again?
Let me just double check the statue's dimensions one more time. Oh, it's a 50-foot statue. Oh, shit. So yeah, it's about 25 feet up. You can see just a narrow slit inside of it.
Are we touching? Have we tried touching this thing yet? Or are we just looking at it?
I didn't hear you guys touching or anything. I would just assume you guys were just looking around.
Oh. I guess Lucy was tied to it. It wasn't really doing anything. Yeah, I pull out a dagger and just start. Well, I pull out a short sword and I just start whacking at the thing just to make sure it's not like made of living something.
Yeah, you take a stab at it and nothing out of the ordinary. All you really, as you whack through it, you can just see the woven twigs and some blackened earth that they used to kind of cobble it together.
Do you want me to climb up there and see if I can have a look inside? I don't know why on earth I would volunteer to do that, but I certainly can.
I could try to give you or Quinn a boost.
Yeah, I don't know who'd be good at climbing, but
Well, we can. I can definitely climb. I mean, we're not in combat, so
What do you mean in combat?
I'm not under duress.
I'm sorry.
I can take plenty of time to climb up there.
all right, yeah. So let's.
I've also been working out, if you haven't noticed.
I'm just gonna pat his shoulder, cast guidance. Best of luck to you.
Oh, it's incredible way of cleric that cast guidance.
Can I just pick him up and kind of throw him up by like 20 feet?
Yeet.
Can I yeet him?
Yeet me!
Fastball special.
That's the most enthusiastic I think I've ever heard Lyndon. Yeet me!
Got to toss me. I can't make the jump.
Don't
So,
tell the elf.
can I just toss him?
I mean, he's up for it.
Has anybody played the Guardians of the Galaxy game?
Yes.
Yeah.
The throwing rocket, is that what you're getting at?
Yes.
God.
I'm going to add the D4 that I get from the thing, so that's a 17. Thank you for the little trinket.
Christ. Alright, so we're going along with throwing him up there, huh?
Yes,
Yeah,
with a 17.
Okay. Then at that point, yeah, that gets you pretty much high enough up there. Linda, go ahead and make me an acrobatics check to just stick the landing.
Yeah,
And you guidance.
I got to that point in the game where I could either discourage Drax from yeeting rocket across the thing, but nope.
Yeah, I rolled a
he
25.
gets so mad about it too.
Yeah,
Yes.
kind of do like a midair flourish, but yeah, you managed to get right into the middle, just a foot away from where the opening is.
What Guardians of the Galaxy game is it on PS4 or something?
Yeah, it's like a new thing. It came out a week or two ago.
It's a little bit older than that, but
No,
Is it Squaresoft?
Yeah.
Nice.
I thought it was more recent than that. Was it like a month ago?
Yeah,
yeah, roughly
pretty recent.
in the past month-ish.
Okay.
All right, sorry to tangent there. I was
Oh,
just.
you're good.
Yeah. So yeah, I make it up there.
Alright, so yeah, you make it up there, you stick the landing, and like I said, you're about a foot away from the actual slit, and as you get closer to it, you notice that the slit's actually about the size of a... I don't know, 3 foot by 4 inches... 3 foot long and about 3 inches wide.
Okay. So I would need to hack at it to try to get in there.
Yeah, if you wanted to go in there.
Well, I want to look in there before I go in there.
Oh, yeah, sure. Go ahead.
But yeah, I can pull out a dagger or something and work on it.
Yeah.
So just hacking away, holding on to the bramble with one hand and my feet. I'm pretty. My nice little naked feet that are very dexterous.
Your chimpanzee feet.
Yeah, so I'll just start hacking away at it with a dagger and seeing if I can get a better look and see what's in there.
Okay, just roll me one more acrobatics check.
21.
Oh yeah, you don't even break a sweat as you're able to widen that up to about a good 6 inches in width.
All right. Yeah, I'll try to pop my head in there.
Okay.
Make sure it doesn't get bit off.
Yeah. So as you peer inside and you see within about a foot ahead of you, you see a dull green gem in your face.
Oh, shiny. Ever wary, being a rogue, I will make an investigation check to make sure there isn't a trap inside of the effigy, I guess.
Okay.
You found something?
That's a 1. I'll re-roll that.
Dang, halflings and the rerolls.
And you still have guidance.
Still didn't roll that
Haven't
good.
used
Oh
it.
yeah, I haven't even been rolling Yeah, I didn't need to roll guidance on any of that. But...
Well, you only have like one charge of it, so
Right.
Yeah,
it
so
was
one
good you
point.
saved it.
Guidance is a D4.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so I rolled a 4 and a 7 and an 8. So that is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 to make sure that this isn't trapped if I put my hand in there to grab the gem.
The only thing that you're able to see is that there's a couple of small branches wrapped around it, but aside from that, you don't see any type of mechanism that um, would discern a trap.
I will hack at. I still have psychic communication with people since I'm 25 feet up or 20. Yeah, I'm pretty high up.
Yeah.
So I've opened up. So I tell Quinn and Tilda, since those are the two that I am psychically linked with. I see there's a green gem inside. I believe it's the gem we're looking for. Maybe. It seems to be tangled up a little bit, so I'm going to try to extract it. I don't believe it's trapped, but I'm hoping. I'm hoping nothing bad comes from this. But just be prepared if I have to jump off the side, somebody could catch me or whatever.
All right.
Touch it.
Yeah, and I'll go ahead and attempt to extract the heart of this bramblewood effigy with
Vika
my
hears
knife.
none of this and is just still standing at the base of the statue, or where she just threw Wyndon up.
Exceptional toss.
Yes, your crazy halfling is doing crazy halfling stuff.
Yeah. I mean, so you say you were hacking the stuff around, or are you just gonna just yoink it out?
No, I'm gonna. Yeah, you told me that there was bramble around the rock, so I'm going to cut it away.
Okay. Yeah. Just yeah. I won't make you roll anything for that, but yeah, you're able to cut it away, and the gem just kind of gets loose after you cut away the last vine around it.
How big is this thing?
Oh, what was the description of the magic gems? I want to say it was like the size of a pine cone.
Oh, okay. It's not like the size of my head or something like that. Just making sure it's not like an
Yeah,
enormous
it's the
thing.
size of a pine cone. So
Cool. Yeah, I cut it free, grab it with my hand. I turn into a blight, and everybody has to kill me. What's that?
We're already on board with that. Just bring the thing down.
In fairness, if you turn into a blight, you will be less terrifying than what we think you are turning into already.
No, I grab the rock and then I do like a vaulted leap off the thing and land on Vika's shoulders.
Roll me at acrobatics.
Oh, seat!
Yeah, 20. I get advantage, so 25.
Yeah.
A little warning next time, yes?
Oh,
All right, we got
sorry.
what we
Yeah,
came here
yeah.
for?
Sorry, you can't hear what I'm thinking. I'm sorry about that.
I know there was lightning and stuff earlier. What's the weather like?
Same as it always has been in Barovia. Just a lot of cloud cover, dark gray, and no rain really. But at this venture, the only thing that's just different here is that there's every 3 to 4 minutes, lightning just magically just strikes one of the rocks in the circle around you.
All right, cool. If no one's going to prevent me from doing this, I am going to light the effigy on fire.
Oh, okay.
After I get off of, I hop onto Vika's shoulders and I flick the stone at you, Quinn. I go, well, I think this is what we're looking for.
All right, well, let's get this back to the Ravens.
Does anything weird happen to the effigy? It doesn't like wither or anything.
No, so we'll probably end this here, but as soon as you guys start lighting the effigy on fire, to the south of you, more of those bodies that were just kind of just hanging there, growing vines out of it, ends up dropping several of the bodies, and they start lurching their way towards you.
I'm sorry. Where were the bodies dropping and lurching toward
Over
us?
here.
From the tree that we were at before.
Good.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll start off there next week. We'll do a bit more combat and go back and kind of plan from there. But yeah, congratulations, you got one gem so far, and see if you can make it back without dying.
Don't we have the other gem? We found it on the place.
Don't think you
I
guys.
thought we found it because it was like buried on the property on their land.
Oh, I think I might give you guys one of those just because there wasn't just a definitive place for the third one. So yeah. So yeah, I'll get you to 2. So
I might be late next week. I have to make a 26-pound ham, 40 pounds, so
Oh.
might be a little late.
Okay, not a problem. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream there for tonight, and we'll be back next week with episode 2, season 2 of Monster River Barovia. You guys have a good one.